Martina Navratilova went on television and revealed exactly what she believes is holding Alex back, and the truth is her analysis might be completely right. That is where this conversation begins today. Because this story is about much more than the trophy Alex didn't win, the ranking points she earned, or the historic achievements she added to the record books during the past 2 weeks. Those moments were extraordinary, and they deserve all the recognition they received. But now the focus shifts to the future. What comes next for Alex? This video explores the technical diagnosis delivered by one of the greatest players in tennis history on national television. We'll break down Navratilova's exact words, what they truly mean, the additional insight from Jim Courier about Alex's fourth-round opponent, and why that match unfolded the way it did, and one specific detail about Alex's serve that could completely change the conversation about her potential. Because if Alex can improve this one area before the hard court season begins, her ceiling as a player could look very different. First, let's recognize just how special this Wimbledon run was. Alex achieved the best Grand Slam result of her career by a significant margin. She became the first Filipino player in the Open era to reach the fourth round of a Grand Slam tournament. Then she stepped onto center court and delivered one of the biggest performances of her career, defeating Iga Swiatek, the world number 3, defending Wimbledon champion, and 6-time Grand Slam winner, in straight sets. But Alex wasn't finished. In the fourth round, she battled for 2 hours and 22 minutes against a former Grand Slam finalist, taking the match all the way to a deciding set. By any fair and objective measure, this was a remarkable breakthrough tournament. However, once a player reaches this level, the biggest question changes. It is no longer just about what they have achieved. It becomes about what they need to improve to go even further. And that is where Martina Navratilova's comments become so important. Navratilova built one of the most dominant careers in tennis history, and a major part of her success came from understanding how powerful a truly elite serve can be. Her assessment of Alex was direct and specific. She said, "The serve is too much of a puffball." Those words were not meant to take away from Alex's incredible accomplishment. Instead, they represented the kind of honest, technical evaluation that only someone with decades of championship experience can provide. Navratilova knows what a serve looks like when it becomes a genuine weapon, and she believes improving this part of Alex's game could be the key to unlocking the next stage of her career. So, what exactly did Martina Navratilova mean when she said Alex's serve was too much of a puffball? She was not simply saying that Alex needs to serve faster. Her point was much deeper and far more important. Navratilova was highlighting that Alex has the physical ability to produce a much bigger serve than she currently uses. She has the height, athletic ability, and technique to regularly generate speeds around 105 miles per hour. But during her match against Paolini, Alex's first serve was often landing in the 80 to 85 miles per hour range. That is not a power serve. It is a placement serve, one built around spin, accuracy, and changing direction rather than overwhelming opponents with speed. And, to be clear, that approach can work. In fact, Iga Swiatek even mentioned after their match that Alex's serve was difficult to handle. At first, that might seem surprising. How can a slower serve trouble one of the best returners in the world? The answer is in the details. Alex uses spin, angles, and placement to create uncomfortable situations. Against players who struggle to read heavy kick serves or who are uncomfortable returning against a left-handed server, that type of serve can disrupt timing and create free points. The problem is that Jasmine Paolini is not that type of opponent. As Jim Courier explained, Paolini is a maximizer, a player who identifies weaknesses, finds solutions, and takes advantage of every opportunity available. She has outstanding footwork, excellent court awareness, and the ability to adjust during matches like a player who has spent years solving the toughest problems in tennis. She does not wait for mistakes. She creates pressure. And that is exactly why a softer serve becomes dangerous against someone like Paolini. A weaker serve gives an elite returner several advantages. It gives them more time, a more predictable contact point, and the opportunity to set their feet, load their swing, and attack from a position of control. Paolini recognized the pattern early and began attacking those opportunities, especially on second serves. She was not doing something extraordinary. She was simply doing what elite players do when an opening appears. And Navratilova's argument is that Alex was giving her too many openings. But the most important part of Navratilova's analysis goes beyond serve speed. The deeper issue was the way Alex was using her left-handed advantage. Navratilova pointed out that Alex needs to adjust her grip and take greater advantage of the natural benefits that come with being a left-handed player. A left-handed server has a unique tactical weapon against right-handed opponents. The slice serve from the advantage court can create a difficult angle that pulls a right-handed player away from the court and forces them to deal with an uncomfortable backhand return. It is one of the biggest advantages a left-handed server has. But Alex was not using that advantage enough. During significant stretches of the match, she repeatedly served toward Paolini's forehand side, which is arguably Paolini's greatest weapon. Instead of forcing Paolini to hit defensive backhands under pressure, Alex was giving her opportunities to start points with the shot she trusts most. That is the exact opposite of what a smart left-handed server should want to do. A great left-handed server uses angles, movement, and placement to make opponents uncomfortable. They create uncertainty before the rally even begins. Alex has that weapon available. She simply needs to use it more effectively. And this is the part of the diagnosis that should actually excite Alex and her supporters. Because the issue Navratilova identified is not a question of talent or ability. It is a tactical adjustment. It is something that can be improved. And if Alex can transform her serve from a defensive tool into a true attacking weapon, the conversation about how far she can go in the sport could change completely.